Hey everybody, and welcome back to BK's Bullets. Today we're talking about the new season of DC shows on the CW. Hey everybody, and welcome back to BK's Bullets. I just watched all 4 trailers of the DC shows that are airing on the CW this fall. We had Black Lightning. Actually, there's 5 now. Black Lightning had a little trailer. Supergirl had one. Flash, Arrow, and Legends of Tomorrow. Let's not forget them. All of them had pretty good seasons last year. The Arrow one was the longest one, and about half of that was actually more of like a recap of what happened last season and kind of set up, and then it was cut. You know, everything in these trailers is smash cut, smash cut, smash cut, because they don't want you to know what's going on. And after all, these shows are appearing in, they're premiering in October. They're premiering in October, so it's a long time from now. And they don't really want you to know. Plus, they probably don't have that much to show. I seem to feel like some of the other trailers in years past, by the time the show actually rolled around and we were watching them, it felt like all the stuff in the trailer was like the first episode of the season and then a little bit of the second. So that's probably my guess. They probably have only shot maybe an episode and a half of all these shows, and that's why you're seeing what seems to be, quick cuts and, some similar things that probably happen over 1 or 2 episodes. So let's talk about Arrow. Arrow ended in a cliffhanger last season with Lian Yu blowing up, and everybody in the Arrow cast was on that island except for Oliver, his son, which we discovered about last season, haven't seen really since then, and Prometheus. And Prometheus had something in his brain, a transmitter, and when he shot himself in the head and died, hopefully, the island blew itself to bits. Like, there were explosives laced all over the island. So we have Deathstroke, Felicity, Diggle, Thea, I think the Al Ghul girl was there, Nyssa, and, I can't remember if Black Canary was on that island or not. The new one, Dinah Drake. So, anyway, wasn't Mr. Terrific on that island as well? So, lots and lots of people. Wild Dog, lots and lots of people were on that island, and their fate is up in the air. So, they were keeping all that stuff kind of close to the vest. Although we did see that Slade got off the island, apparently, because there are some shots of him and Oliver shaking hands and stuff. So, interested in Arrow. I like that show. It's one of the more consistent shows for me on the CW. So let's talk about Legends of Tomorrow. That trailer, I have no idea what's going on in that show. At the end of last season, it looked like they had messed up time. They crashed right into the present, but there were dinosaurs and things were crazy. But most of this trailer actually looks like it features an episode with Billy Zane somehow, and Bwana Beast. If you caught the Bwana Beast reference right in the beginning there, let me know. He's the guy going like this in the cheetah mask. Anyway, looks like that circus episode is the main thrust of the first episode. It's a little confusing, and there wasn't really any talk about how they're fixing the time stream or how they redid anything or anything. So I don't know if they flash forward in the first episode to this circus thing and then don't even talk about the dinosaurs or anything like that. It was really confusing. Supergirl didn't really show a lot. Last season she sent Mon-El off with all the Daxamites and said goodbye to him, and we kind of go from there. Sad to say that Maggie Sawyer this season is going to be taking a reduced role because the actress actually got a regular part, not a regular part, but a more recurring part on another show. So she's probably going to be sent off on a trip or something somewhere, be reassigned, and she might pop in and out throughout the season, but don't expect to see her very much. So that's really, really unfortunate because that was one of the better storylines and relationships being featured on that show between Maggie and Kara's sister. So it looks like Supergirl, all they really set up is that she doesn't want to try and be Kara Danvers anymore, doesn't want to be human, just wants to take over the Kryptonian side. We saw a quick shot of Erica Durance, who has been recast as, I forget her name. Anyway, Supergirl's Kryptonian mother. Laura Bernanti had been doing it in seasons previous, and Allura is her name, thank you. And I guess she moved on to bigger and better things, so now we have Erica Durance, the former Lois Lane from Smallville, featured on the show, which is, I'm a fan of that. I love that actress. I'm glad to see she's doing well and doing work. Whatever happened to the girl who played Chloe on Smallville? Why isn't she on one of these shows yet? Maybe she'll show up on Flash. That would be cool. Anyway, so that's pretty much all we got for the Supergirl. Didn't really feature the new villain, Rain. We did see Odette Annabelle there in the trailer, but we did not see her villainous form or anything like that. Also, Adrian Pasdar. I don't know who he's playing. Is he playing Lex's dad? Lionel Luthor? That would be a little interesting casting. Going off what John Glover did for 10 seasons in Smallville. So there's that. So Black Lightning is the last one that I watched, and that teaser, most of it was stuff about, throwing in artwork from the comics and stuff from the other TV shows that they have, and pretty confusing. Not confusing, but it wasn't really a Black Lightning trailer. It was a little bit of Black Lightning and a lot of other stuff. But I think that's because they probably still have just the pilot that they shot earlier in the year. And there is a trailer for that. That's a very, very long trailer. So if you want to go watch that, check it out. But that show looks cool. We didn't talk about The Flash. The Flash, at the end of last season, and this trailer kind of reminds you, stepped into the Speed Force to take, what was that guy's name? The God of Speed's name. Anyway, he took somebody's place in the Speed Force and was supposed to never come back. So this trailer kind of continues that thematic theme more than, the Legends of Tomorrow one did, and they didn't even bother with theirs. But basically, Barry's gone. Iris is trying to figure out what she wants to do with her life, and I guess Wally's still playing around being Kid Flash, and there's a new, Cisco's wearing the suit more often. Looks like we have, Killer Frost, Caitlin Snow back in the picture, which is great. I was hoping that they would find a way to bring her back into the show, and she looks a lot different this season. I don't know if it's a different haircut or different makeup artist, or maybe they're playing up some Killer Frost features more than they were a couple seasons ago. A little weird. But anyway, they're trying to go on without Barry and still be the heroes that Central City needs. So that's pretty much all that we have to show for the WB right now. I haven't really watched Gotham, so I didn't watch that trailer. I didn't watch all of last season, basically. I watched maybe half of it, but I kind of fell off there in the middle. I don't really know why. Just lost my interest. And they did release a Krypton teaser, which I have not watched yet, so maybe that we will have an episode on that. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know which WB DC TV show you are looking forward to the most. I love saying WB. I hate the CW. It doesn't make any sense. But anyway, tell me which one you're looking forward to the most, and we'll see you guys in the funny pages.